Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about Reks, who is going to be our next newest character dropping to Global DFFOO. We're going to be taking a look at his kit, we're going to check out what he brings to the table and whether or not you should pull for his kit in the upcoming banner for his upcoming Lost Chapter event. So, do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be, if you're going to be pulling for our next newest character or if you're going to be holding off for any of the other characters dropping later this month. Feel free to let me know. And of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you to all of my YouTube members that you see on the screen. I appreciate you guys greatly for the additional support that you provide to me and the channel. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the join button below or the first link in the description of this video to find out details on what benefits and perks you gain for becoming a member of the channel, and a thank you ahead of time if you decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Reks Skill 1 Blade Combo, which grants one level of his Damascus Loyal Soldier overhead, then deals an AoE split HP attack 4 times that allows for 180% stolen max brave overflow and recovers 20% brave after each HP attack. His overhead does the following: it has a max stacks of 5. It increases by 1 whenever he receives a brave or HP attack. At level 1, it triggers his remove obstacle preemptive attack. At 2 levels or higher, it triggers the plus version. It grants him a 20% attack and max brave up. It grants the party a 40% defense up, and to him, he gains an additional 40%. Now, the remove obstacle preemptive attack deals 2 AoE split HP attacks that allows for 150% stolen max brave overflow, recovers 30% brave in between HP attacks, and party brave by 30% of the HP damage dealt. The plus version deals 4 AoE split HP attacks, but it does reduce his overhead count by 1 level. Now his skill 2, Shield Rush, deals 4 HP attacks with 50% splash, then inflicts the attack down debuff to all enemies for 6 turns, and grants the I'll handle these buff to the party for 10 turns. Now the buff allows him to cover incoming single target attacks for a teammate and has a built-in 20% HP damage resist up. His EX, Yellow Storm, deals 6 HP attacks with 20% splash damage and inflicts the Vivid Thunderstorm debuff to all targets for 6 turns. Now the debuff provides the following: it has a built-in Thunder Resist down, a 50% Brave damage down, 30% HP damage down, and a 20% HP damage resist down. Now his LD, Wide Run, grants the Shield to Drive Away Horrors of War buff for 12 turns, then deals an AoE full HP attack 4 times that allows for 180% stolen max brave overflow, recovers 30% brave after each HP attack, and grants a free ability use on his next turn. The buff provides the following to the party: Thunder Enchant, a 40% brave damage resist up, but to himself he gets an additional 40%. A 20% HP damage resist up, but to Reks it'll be an additional 40%. A 20% HP damage up and a 30% stolen / gained max brave overflow up. Now with Jack as his partner, Reks S1 grants 5 levels to his overhead, then deals 4 split HP attacks that inflicts the Vivid Thunderstorm debuff to all enemies for 6 turns. His FR conditions are as follows: a 30% increase whenever a teammate uses a Thunder ability, a 40% increase whenever a teammate is buffed with a special effect, and a 20% increase whenever Reks takes reduced brave damage, and it does include absorption. Now his BT effect lasts for 6 turns and grants the following: to himself, his overhead stacks do not drop and now triggers his preemptive attack twice. The party will be gaining a 50% brave damage up, 50% brave damage cap up, 20% HP damage up, and a 30% HP damage cap up. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for the tutorial character. So Reks, his damage output is actually very good when you take a look at the amount of HP dumps that his skill has, and if you were to add while his BT effect is active, all of the HP dumps that you get from his preemptive attacks, that is 8 AoE HP dumps that you are dealing before you even choose any ability that you are going to do. Even if you were to choose your C65, like Reks is going to deal a very good amount of damage. And if you pair him up with some really good Brave Gain support, or let's say Quina for example, like Reks is gonna be dealing some pretty hefty damage. Like you'd actually be surprised on how his damage output compares to a lot of the other characters that we got currently right now. Like it may not be on par with, let's say, like a few of the top DPS that we currently have, but if you are in need of a DPS and a cover tank at that, Reks excels very well in my opinion for what he does offer. Now, speaking of cover tank, he is able to cover single target attacks, which is going to benefit with keeping your teammates safe. It is also going to benefit while his FR is active, because you do gain an increase in the HP damage bonus whenever he covers single target attacks. And the great thing about him is that not only is he able to do that, but he also helps in reducing incoming attacks to everybody. So remember, he does inflict that debuff, which makes it so that the brave and HP damage that the enemies are going to be hitting you with, they are already going to get reduced. Not only that, but he also provides an aura which is able to help with reducing any of the incoming damage that everybody is going to be hitting. So basically Reks, not only is he good when it comes to covering single target attacks, but he also helps greatly when it comes to reducing the amount of brave and HP damage that everybody is going to take. His FR is good for on/on turn increases. I mean, for the two conditions that he has for the on turn, they're not that hard to meet. Reks is able to thunder enchant everybody, so that's not going to be an issue. And then when it comes to having an active special buff, it's pretty much having an overhead active on said character, and you'll roughly get about a 70 to 80% increase alongside with the potential 20% plus increase depending on how many single target attacks Reks does cover outside of everybody's turn. So it's a pretty good mixture between on and off turn increases. His BT is definitely 100% needed for Reks if you are wanting to get the most out of him, especially when it comes to his damage output, because it is going to, like, you are literally going to see that the enemy's HP is going to be dropping pretty damn quick, especially if you consider going into the BT phase with him and you are able to get the HP damage bonus at a pretty high number before he goes into the BT phase. Reks is actually going to do some numbers, and I would personally recommend that you check out some gameplay, because like I said, up until Astos drops on global, like, he is a really good alternative in terms of damage output. So once Astor drops, like, Reks can still be used as a cover tank and he'll still provide very good numbers, but of course Astos is going to be like the top king when it comes to DPS because of how insane of a character he is. But right now on global, with his upcoming release, for any newer players, if you are needing a DPS character, if you're needing a character that is able to help out with mitigating damage, Reks is an excellent choice in my opinion. For veteran players, if you feel comfortable enough with a lot of the tanks that we have had as of recently, if you think you are good to go with being able to reduce damage, incoming damage, so on and so forth, if you think you are good with the DPS characters that you currently have right now, I would say you can safely skip Reks. But Reks is a really good addition to anybody's roster because of what he does offer. One other thing that I forgot to mention earlier in this video is that his C65 actually heals. So that is another plus for Reks, as he is able to heal. He is able to heal the entire party, if I'm not mistaken. He does heal by 20%. of the individual's max HP, so he is also able to heal. So he definitely has a lot to his kit. But like I said, for any newer players needing a DPS, Reks is a really good option. The only other reasons I would say that veteran players will not pull for Reks would be if you are trying to go for other characters that are going to be dropping here in the next few weeks. I know that Iris is going to be coming up very soon, and I know she has a very busted EX mechanic, and her kit overall is a really good kit when it comes to making the enemies attacks just literally just straight trash. Another one would be Rem. You also have General Leo as well, and I forget who the other one is, but there are some good characters coming up when it comes to like utility and support that are going to be dropping after Reks. So I guess it just depends on like what you are wanting to get out of some of the characters that are going to be dropping here in June. So, but in general though, Reks is actually a very good character when it comes to damage output, when it comes to reducing damage, incoming damage that is going to be coming, and of course with his F4, he is able to get, it's a good mixture of on/off turn increases. So is he a must pull? No. For again, veteran players, you pretty much already have a general idea of what you want to do. For any newer players, if you need DPS, Reks is definitely your boy to really consider picking up. But other than that though, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And of course, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.